Okay, you've been on the training camp here for several days now. How do you find it so far?
Um, it's been pretty good actually. The first couple of days were more just sorting out new bikes, new equipment, new pedals and stuff, and I mean meeting all our sponsors and all the new teammates. But now we're sort of getting into some heavier volume, so starting to feel the legs a little bit. Pretty happy we have a rest day today.
How have the riders been? You're one of the three new ones, so how have the existing team been in getting you on board?
Oh, it's been amazing. I mean, I feel like we've kind of been a family since day one, and I love all my new teammates, and I'm really, really excited to be racing with them this year.
Can you talk a little bit your background?
Yeah, I mean, I'm primarily a track cyclist, kind of making a bit of a switch into road racing this year, but I actually started as a triathlete, so I have been riding road bikes for quite a while since I was pretty young, but I'm still very new to the whole road racing side of things.
How did this transfer over come about then?
From triathlon or from track?
No, to road from
Oh, to
track.
road. Well, I did one road race last season. I did the Exergy Tour in North America, which Specialized Lululemon was racing at. And I had a couple good performances in the individual timed events, and then also some sort of strong pulls on the front in the last couple days. And I was fortunate enough to be noticed. And yeah, I mean, Chrissy's taken a bit of a chance on me coming in as a very inexperienced road rider, but I hope that I can just build on from what's happened this year.
So it really is quite limited, the road racing, and you've got it. Despite that, you've been able to secure the place.
Yeah, I mean, I've really, I did some road racing a couple years ago when I first got into cycling after triathlon, and I wasn't super successful at it. I just had no idea the tactics and the strategy and how to position in a pack. So yeah, I am definitely quite an inexperienced road racer.
Yeah, that must be encouraging though as well. If you've done, if you did as well as you did with such limited road stuff, it must be encouraging for the future that you can progress once you get a bit more kilometers in the legs of this type of racing.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was really nice to sort of perform well at Exergy this year with kind of minimal road training and minimal experience, because I just feel like it's showed people that I have potential to be a good road racer with sort of the right training and more kilometers in the legs, and especially more racing.
Had you been considering doing road racing? I mean, the Olympic cycle had obviously ended, so were you thinking anyway of crossing over?
Yeah, I mean, it's very important, I think, especially coming into the next 4 years for both track racers and road racers to have experience in both disciplines. I think it's really good for both situations to just build that power that you get from the track, and then also the endurance and the skill and the strategy from road racing. So for me, racing bunch races on the track has always kind of been my limiting factor. I'm very good in the timed events, but not so good with the strategy yet. So it's really important, I think, for me to do the road as much as possible, to just learn that. And I mean, if it turns out that I have a future on the road as well, which is what I'm hoping, then I'll try and do both.
Can you talk about your Olympic experience, how it went for you?
Oh, the Olympics were amazing. I mean, I only started on the track, I think, exactly a year before the Olympics, so it was kind of a very whirlwind year for me, and I didn't honestly think I was going to be there. So it was quite exciting just to even make the qualification for the games, and then once we were there, we knew we had the potential to get a medal, so I think we were kind of pleased that we performed up to our standards, and it was just phenomenal. Like, the city of London is absolutely amazing, and the volunteers, I think, just absolutely made the experience. It was a phenomenal time.
So getting the medal was obviously a huge point in your career?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's probably my most successful result in my cycling career so far. So, I mean, that was quite exciting, but I'm already hungry for more.
What have you done since then?
Honestly, I took 6 weeks off after the Olympics. I didn't touch my bike at all. So I felt a little rusty and a little slow when I got back on. But since then, I've just been kind of gradually ramping up the training hours again. Not too focused on the details, more just focused on getting hours in the legs. But we have 2 track races, one in January, one in February, that I'll be quite focused on. So it's time to start getting some intensity again.
Obviously there's quite a few riders here that know the setup. Has there been anybody that's been particularly helpful, either in terms of just you settling in or giving advice about what you'll be doing in the months ahead?
Yeah, I mean, Evie Stevens, she's absolutely amazing, and I mean, I did meet her at Exergy this year, so it's just nice to chat with her and some of the more experienced riders like Ellen and Trixie, because they've been doing this for so long, and they have the best possible advice, whether it's from planning your season, how to position in the pack, nutrition, how to recover the best, and that kind of thing. Everything that I still need to learn, like, they're all really willing to help out with, and great people. So quite excited to be learning from the best.
What's the next few months look like in terms of training and racing?
Well, the track season is over pretty soon for us. So I'll hit a World Cup in January and then World Championships in February. So I have to say, I'm pretty focused actually for the next 2 months on the track. But then it'll be time to, take some time away from that, do some road volume, and then I'll be racing in the U.S. on the road for the month of March, I believe. And then I'll be over to Europe for my first time in April. So that'll be quite exciting.
I mean, talking about those track events, what will you do there? What disciplines will you target?
Yeah, at the last World Cup of the season is in Mexico, so I'll be racing Team Pursuit and I think also the Omnium, which is quite exciting. And then hopefully those same events at World Championships in Belarus a month later.
And are you hungry for more medals?
I am really hungry for more medals. I mean, this year is definitely a development year for me on the track because I've never raced the Omnium at a World Cup level before, only at our national championship. So I'll have to watch some videos and I think probably learn some lessons in the race and stuff like that. But I'm very motivated to kind of do what I can and just see where that stacks me up in the world.
Where do you see yourself fitting in with the team in this first year? What sort of roles will you be playing?
Oh, I think my primary role for this year will really just be support, doing as much as I can for riders who are in a position to win races, and also at the same time trying to learn something new from every race if possible. And hopefully perhaps at the end of this season, I may have, demonstrated my time trial abilities enough to make the selection for the team time trial at Worlds. That's, my personal competition goal. But I realize it's my first year and my primary focus is just to help the team and to learn as much as I can.
Do you think lead out? I mean, obviously with the track experience, you think that's one thing, I guess, and chasing. But do you see yourself as a sprinter as well?
I'm not really sure yet. I mean, right now I haven't done enough road racing to say that I am confident enough in my pack and positioning abilities to, be there in the correct position at the end for a sprint. I think I definitely have the power for it, but I would need some refining for sure.